You feel overwhelmed, so you post a job ad. That's the reflex. More work, more hands, and it feels like relief. But here's what I keep seeing inside businesses doing 7 and 8 figures. The overwhelm doesn't go away. It just gets a second person attached to it. I work with a founder running a professional services firm with around 15 people. She was drowning in client onboarding, so she went to hire an onboarding coordinator. Before she signed the offer, we looked at the actual work. Half of it was the same 5 emails sent in the same order every single time. That's not a role, that's a template. So we built the template first, automated the sequence, and the remaining work, the part that actually needed a person, was maybe 6 hours a week, not a full-time hire. She didn't need a new person. She needed the work simplified before she added anyone to it. Here's the mistake. Founders hire to relieve pressure, not to create leverage. When you're overwhelmed, a hire feels like it's working for about 2 weeks. Then the new person needs training, context, and decisions only you can make. And now you've got the same overwhelm plus a person depending on you to solve it. That's not fewer problems. That's the same problem now wearing a payroll cost. So before your next hire, run it through 4 questions in this order. 1, what exactly needs to happen here? Not the role title, the actual task. 2, does it need to happen at all? Some of what founders carry is just a habit, and nobody ever asked if it still matters. 3, can this be simplified down to its smallest form? Most tasks are bigger than they need to be because nobody's trimmed them. 4, can this be automated or templated before a person touches it? Only once you've been through all 4 is a hire even on the table. Here's a second mistake, and it's the one that gets the founders even after they've earned that hire. You hire on feeling. This person felt right in the interview. Feeling right is not a business case. Before you sign that offer, name that return. Not a feeling, a return. This is the return on investment in the most literal sense. What do you get back for what you're about to spend? Not a job description and number. If it's a salesperson, that's revenue or sales conversions. If it's marketing, that could be the number of appointments booked. I had a founder ready to hire a membership manager at $5,000 a month. Before he signed, we named the return. 30 hours a month handed back to him. That's not just a metric. That's the exact weight coming off his shoulders in hours. 6 weeks in, if that number isn't moving, you don't have a training problem. You have a hiring problem. And you'll know it at 6 weeks, not at 18 months. Name the return before the offer, not after. I want to be clear about what this isn't. This isn't about avoiding hiring. You will hire. Growing businesses hire. It's about what order you do it in. Eliminate first, simplify second, automate third, hire last. Skip the order and you end up hiring for work that should have been deleted. And you've just made that work permanent and gave it a salary. Here's what it actually costs you if you get it backwards. Every role built on top of unsimplified work carries that mess forward, and the next hire inherits it too. 3 hires later, you've got a team executing a process nobody questioned in the first place. And you're still the one who has to untangle it because you're the only one who remembers why it was built that way in the first place. So here's what I want you to do. Before you write your next job ad, write down the actual tasks it's meant to cover. Run each one through the 4 questions. What's left after that? That's your real hire. Usually it's smaller than the job that you're about to post. Sometimes there's no hire left at all, just a 5-minute automation you should have built 2 years ago. If you can't remember the last time you deleted or automated something before adding a person, that's worth meditating on. See you in the next one.